Okay, now Jack and the Beanstalk. This one has a scene where Tinky Winky and Po are going in and out of the house. Then the and then Lala's chosen for a TV event. This girl is reading the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where he plants some beans that grow really tall, and he ends up in this castle with this giant. It's pretty crazy. And like this version of the story this girl reads is like pretty dark. I'm surprised they told it on Teletubbies. The next scene has the alternate Right Path 1 opening shot, which, yeah. The voice trumpet saying Fe-Fi-Fo-Fum. Yeah, apparently, and the Teletubbies are scared of it. Then, like, as a zoomed out window windmill clip, the first part of the magical event tune is heard, and then the regular whooshing sound is heard, and then after they run outside, the second part of the tune is heard. So yeah, and they go watch the magic tree, and then the windmill stops spinning. Poe's the missing Teletubby, and Dipsy is the boo shouter. Sorry, I had to check something. But yeah, next up is going in and coming out. This one has a scene where Lala's playing with her ball indoors, but the Nunu tidies it up. So yeah. This one has the Right Path 2 opening shot without the windmill on screen, the zoomed out window windmill clip, and once again, the first part of the magical event tune is heard, but then the whooshing sound is heard, and after she runs outside, the second part of the tune is heard. And the dancing bear shows up at the beginning of the episode, instead of like at the end or even in the middle. Yeah, apparently. This is the second time where a magical event comes near the beginning of the episode, instead of at the end or near the end or even in the middle. Apparently. The bear dances once, and after that, it cuts to the later version of the rabbit song. So yeah. The next scene is pretty much the same scene we saw earlier, except we see like the scene from the perspective of like the outside, apparently, instead of in the inside. So yeah, apparently, the TV event. There's an extra like sound of Dipsy gasping when like he's chosen for a TV event the first time. This one has random clips of like kids talking about in and out, like a train going through a tunnel and then like coming out of the tunnel, and yeah, apparently that kind of stuff. I like this TV event, but yeah. In the Sunday special version, this comes before the Dancing Bear, which I think is the same version from Pancakes. I'm not sure, but yeah. And then they do the Twisty Dance. This one has a closing shot used as an opening shot, and it's a really short opening shot, and because of that, the opening music is still heard when the dance begins. And in the Sunday special version, at the end of the dance, they go watch the Jack and the Beanstalk TV event. Also, this is the last UK TV episode with the Twisty Dance, apparently. So, that's kind of sad. This is like my second favorite dance. But yeah, the voice trumpet's rising is delayed. Tinky Winky is the missing Teletubby, and Lala is the boo shouter. Next up is Seals. This one has the Teletubbies holding hands while coming outside the house. And then this is one of the few later appearances of the Home Hill 3 opening shot. This opening shot is actually very rare to see in the later episodes. It's mostly in the earlier episodes. But yeah. This one, and then Poe's chosen for a TV event. These kids are looking at seals, which are like sea lions, but very different in some way. I'm not sure how. The next scene has a Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen. As Tinky Winky on top of the house, he's looking around Teletubby Land to like see what's going on. By the way, and up the hill when Poe was looking for Tinky Winky, she was trying to look on top of different things to see if she could find him. And then she looked on top of a hill and she found him. It's kind of similar to the scene, but yeah. There used to be a Flash game on CBB's website that was similar to this scene, but yeah. Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby and Lala's the boo shouter. Seriously, sounds like it's raining. Move with the drum. Oh dear. This one has the Teletubbies taking big steps in the house. it has the zoomed out window windmill clip. For some odd reason, like the sound of the windmill spinning is like kind of like mixed up. Like at some points it's like very quiet and sometimes it's like very loud. But yeah, Tinky Winky's chosen for a TV event. This guy named Stickman is talking about moving with the drum. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then Tinky Winky sings a loud song, hoping that will put the Teletubbies to sleep, but it does not. Pika Winkle, Tinky Winky, woo woo woo. Yeah, my friends really like it when they do that, so I decided to do that. That's the Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen. And then the voice trumpet's halfway up when like the camera cuts to like it after the segment ends. Dipsy is the missing Teletubby, but when Tinky Winky like jumps out of the hole on top of the house, they actually use the audio of Dipsy saying "one," yeah, instead of Tinky Winky saying that. But yeah, and Poe is the boo shouter. Puppies. This one has the Teletubbies walking along in a group. Then the TV event. Tinky Winky is chosen for a TV event. This girl is playing with her puppies outside in her backyard. Her backyard looks so familiar. Like I've seen it in like various other episodes. Like I think she lives in like an apartment building. It looks like the same one I've seen in some episodes like Honky Tonk Piano, and I think in Christmas Tree it's the same one as well. But yeah. After that is a magical event. It starts up with the stock footage with the bird's eye view windmill clip and the Teletubbies coming out the house. At first, there's a random whooshing sound heard when the windmill's shown spinning. It's much different than usual, but yeah. And yeah. And then, like, the Teletubbies say, uh-oh, run off. The audio of the Teletubbies saying, uh-oh, is from Catherine's Toy Farm, which was the first episode to have Little Bo Peep in it. And this episode also has Little Bo Peep. In this episode, the Teletubbies are heard giggling at the beginning of the event. So, yeah. And at the end, the windmill stops spinning, and once again, the episode's not even over yet. Yes, after one of the most longest magical events ever, it's not even over yet. And they go do the round and round dance. Apparently, it's the extended version as well. The last few seconds of the windmill stopping are cut, by the way, as it fades to, like, the opening shot. The opening music that plays before the dance begins is the same music from Peacocks after the Magic Tree. This is the last UK TV episode with the round and round dance. So yeah. In the Sunday special version, I think the Lobo Peep event is the same version from Baby Elephant, because the Teletubbies aren't heard giggling at the beginning of the event, and it doesn't have the windmill stopping. It just has the baby son giggling. Next up is On Top and Underneath. This one has a scene where Dipsy is standing on top of the house, and yeah. So it has the Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen, and it also has a new version of the Rabbit song that I thought was pretty weird, in my opinion. But yeah. And then one of the Rabbits clips is actually from an episode that we'll see later on called Our Story. But yeah. And, like, the windmill, like, in the background during the scene looks exactly like the windmill clip that you see at the end of the theme song. And apparently there is a rare windmill clip, apparently, where, like, the windmill is, like, seen spinning with Dipsy and Tinky Winky on screen. I remember when I first saw this when I was little, I was, like, so shocked, apparently. And I saw this a lot, apparently. I keep saying apparently, and so, yeah. So, Tinky Winky is chosen for a TV event. This one has, like, kids discussing about on top and underneath. On top, underneath. You know. And some of the footage shown in this TV event is from other TV events, like Going for a Walk, Hide and Seek, Gymnastics, Ice Cream Sundaes, and Sandcastles. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And then there's a scene where Dipsy and Tinky Winky are both on top of the house, and Lala and Poe are on top of a hill, and they find two clouds on top of each other. So yeah, Lala's the missing Teletubby and Tiki Wiki's the Boo Shouter. Barrel Organ. This one is a weird episode. This one has an opening scene where Poe sees a voice trumpet playing barrel organ music, and it has the Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen and the zoomed out windmill clip. And then Poe is also chosen for a TV event. This guy's playing with the barrel organ, which you turn the handle and it plays music magically, practically. But yeah, it's the same music that plays in the voice trumpet. So yeah. And then music box appears, kind of similar to the barrel organ. And Tiki Wiki plays it in different kinds of ways. Normal, fast, slow. He even plays in reverse. So yeah. And there's some rare opening music playing when the segment begins. And in the Sunday special version at the end, they go do the dancing bear dancing once. So yeah. And it starts right away after the baby sun giggles, and I think the windmill stops spinning afterward. Lala's the missing Teletubby and Poe's the Boo Shouter. Sleepover. This one has the Teletubbies meeting each other to say uh-oh once again. This is the last episode to use this segment. So yeah. And then the last few seconds of the Field 1 opening shot is cut. And it just fades to the segment. And there's no field shot. So yeah. Tinky Winky is chosen for a TV event. These two kids are having a sleepover together. It's very weird because they go to sleep, and when they go to sleep, it's still daytime outside. That's pretty weird, in my opinion. And then Teletubbies, and then the next scene has the alternate version of the Field 4 opening shot, and the Teletubbies are trying to sleep with their favorite things, but Lala can't fit her ball into the bed, and it goes flying all over Teletubby Land. I don't get this scene. In the Sunday special version at the end, they go do the bumping dance, and it's the extended version. The Teletubbies stay outside, and they see the windmill spinning. They say, oh, and run off, and then it stops spinning. Lala's the missing Teletubby, and Poe's the Boo Shouter. By the way, both the opening scene and main segment, they both have the extended opening music. That's pretty weird. Afro-Caribbean vegetables. This one has the Teletubbies sitting down to eat some tubby custard that has a zoomed in windmill clip. And then, and then they go watch the TV event. Tiki Wiki is chosen for a TV event. These kids are going to a supermarket to buy some fruits and vegetables. Yeah, it's not just Afro-Caribbean vegetables, it's other stuff. But yeah. Barney, decoration thing, Barney the dinosaur, can be seen in the background at the beginning of the TV event. So yeah. Some parts of the TV event when it plays a second time is cut, I think. Actually, I think it's when the TV event's about to play a second time, a few seconds of the Teletubbies saying again is cut. I don't really know what to say. It's kind of off sync as well. And then the next scene, they're looking at different colors in Teletubby Land. The grass is green, the sky is blue, but they're wondering what color Tubby Custard is. It's pink, obviously. It has the Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen. There used to be a Flash game based on this on the CBB's website, which I have played a few years ago. But yeah. In the Sunday special version, after the baby son giggles at the end of the segment, they go watch the magic tree, and then the windmill stops spinning. And Lala's missing Teletubby and Tiki Wiki's the Boo Shouter. And this was the very last episode made it in 2000. Now I'm going to end this at this part, and actually, I think I'll talk about one more episode. Next up is Trikes. This one has Poe with her scooter and Dipsy with his hat at the slide, as the Home Hill 3 opening shot in the zoomed out windmill clip. Poe's chosen for a TV event. These kids are riding trikes or tricycles, which are bikes for smaller kids, but yeah, Baby Bop from Barney. And then the Teletubbies are getting a chance to ride Poe's scooter, but Tiki Wiki thinks it's too slow. I think Lala thinks it's too wobbly, and Dipsy thinks it's too fast. So yeah, apparently, I think I might have gotten that right, or I think I might have gotten that wrong. I'm not sure, It has the right path to opening shot without the windmill on screen, and the Sun Baby screams at the end uh, of the segment. Dipsy is the missing Teletubby, and Poe is Tinky Winky's. Dipsy is the missing Teletubby, and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. This apparently aired on New Year's Day of 2001, and was the first episode of the third millennium, apparently. So yeah, that's it for now.